Yeah, good evening all. Yesterday we discussed about sum of digits of a given number and reverse of a given number. Okay, so based on same concept, we have one more program that is very important to know. Okay, so given a number, you need to check whether it is a palindrome number or not. Okay, so program, and if you have notebooks with you, better you start writing so that you will get practice of writing a program. Okay, this is very important. Program to test whether a given number is palindrome or not. Okay, so this program we need to perform. So palindrome number means you should know the meaning of palindrome number. So example, say if I enter 121, okay, so it should display palindrome. So this is a palindrome number. Clear? Okay, so if I enter 234, then this is not a palindrome number. Okay, so not a palindrome. That means palindrome means the number, if you read the number in forward and reverse direction, okay, so it is same 121, and if you read it in reverse direction also 121. Okay, so that means, yeah, which is equal to its reverse. Okay, so that is called a palindrome number. If you reverse the number and it should equal to the given number, then we call it as a palindrome number. Okay, so yesterday we have written a program to reverse a given number. Okay, so that logic we can implement here. Just as with adding 1 or 2 lines, you can get this program. Okay, so start writing along with me how we have written, because this is get practice. I'm writing once again, okay, so that you will get hands-on practice in writing these programs. Clear? Okay, so yeah, even in waiting room, sometimes if I am not allowing you into the room, okay, so you can even call me. Okay, so make a ringer so that I can see and allow you into the class. Okay, right. So including the header file, first we'll include the header file. Okay, so then you leave some space for reverse number. Anyhow, we know that reverse number function signature. Okay, so we write that function signature here in reverse number, and say int n. Okay, so we started with the big numbers we want now, so better we go with the long type. Better, that is better. Instead of int, you take long it, so that you won't miss any test cases. Okay, so then int main. Okay, so here we need to read the number now, so n we required. Okay, so then we'll get the reverse number that we catch in a variable called as a r. Okay, right? Or you can even call it as REV also, you can declare. Okay, so then what we need to do, we need to ask the user to enter the number. Okay, so give the message, enter a number, and then he enters through keyboard, no? So then scanf, read that number, %d, comma, address of n. Okay, so now number is with us. Then what we need to do, we need to first reverse the number. So for that, we call the function reverse number function we call. Okay, say reverse number. I'm calling the function reverse number and pass n as argument to it. Okay, so what it will do, it reverses the number and returns that reverse number. So you catch that in a variable called as a r. Catch that in a variable called as a r. Now you got the reverse number. Now you want to check whether the given number is palindrome or not. How do we check? The reverse number and the given number, if both are same, then you can say that it is palindrome. So how to check such condition? By using if statement. Yes or no? Okay, so for checking any condition, we use if statement. So if n is the given number, if n is equals to r, okay, so equals to you have to use comparison, no? So if you are comparing whether the given number n is equals to or that is reverse number. If yes, directly you can just print here printf. You can print like this, say percentage d is a palindrome number. See Aditya entire is palindrome number. New line, better use new line. Okay, then percentage d should take value from which variable? N. Okay, conditional statement in one line. Yes, you can use conditional statement also. Conditional statement also you can use. Okay, so that alteration I will do first, writing the basic code. Okay, so because writing basic code is important. Once you know, you can make changes afterwards. Okay, so you can write efficient code afterwards. Okay, so then else you can just write it is not a palindrome. You can do that. If else you can implement by using conditional operator. Okay, please remember. So percentage d is not a palindrome number, not a palindrome number. Okay, so then you can say return 0, return 0, then close. One second, we got it. Right, return 0. So this is our main function logic. Now we need to define our function reverse number. Okay, Yeah, sorry for delay. Okay, there was some disturbance with some phone call. Some student was arguing in. Okay, anyhow. Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Right. 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 Okay. So we need to write that reverse number function here. No. So I'm writing the reverse number function here. Reverse underscore number. Okay. So then int n. Okay. So here yesterday already we discussed the logic. Okay. So I told how a number can be reversed. That logic already you know. Okay. So why I'm writing again is it should be remembered. It should be remembered. Yes. Okay. So we started with long, you know. So int I'll replace with long. Okay. So everything we are using long only now. So we practice long better. That is good practice. Okay. So here also we should change, I think. When we are using long, okay. So then we should use percentage LD. Percentage LD. Here we should use percentage LD. Percentage LD. Okay, so this number also long we should change, you know. Yeah. So everything we convert to long. Right. So what happened here? Right. So it not int long, I think. So long, then reverse underscore number, then argument is long n. Okay, so this function should reverse the number n and it should return. Okay, so then what we required? We required a reminder. Okay, so reminder is only one digit, no? So you can take a integer type. Okay, so otherwise we go with long only. Okay, so long reminder we should store, no? Reminder. Okay, so what else we require? Reverse is equals to 0 we should consider, because initially reverse number is equal to 0, you initialize to 0. Okay, right? Now say use the while loop while n not equals to 0, while n not equals to 0. Okay, so hope you remember this code. It should be on your fingertips. For that purpose I'm writing here. Okay, so first what we need to go on divide the number with 10 and get the remainder. Okay, yes or no? Okay, so then we'll say remainder equals to n mod 10. Remainder equals to n mod 10. Okay, so we got the remainder. So immediately you add it to reverse number. So how we add this? Reverse is equal to reverse into what we need to do? Reverse into 10. Yes. Reverse is equals to reverse into 10, then plus remainder. Then plus reminder. Okay, so then reduce the n value. Okay, so n is equals to n. So this we have used shorthand operator. N is equal to n by 10. Okay, so then close the while loop. That's it. Okay, so you will get the reverse number in a variable reverse that you return from here. Okay, so return reverse, then close the function. That's it. Okay, so only this if else statement, if you add, then it becomes palindrome or a not checking program. Is it okay? Any doubts? Is it okay or any doubts? Okay, right. So quickly, I'll show the execution of this. What we do is I'll use online comparer. Yeah, meanwhile, online C compiler. Yeah, everything you remove. Then copy paste your program here. Okay, so this is our program. Okay, right. Yeah, I have one message here in chat. Okay, right, right. So then we try to run the program here. Return spelling I have written wrong. Okay, so return. Okay, right. So then yeah, enter a number 121. I enter 121 is a palindrome number. Okay, so it has displayed. Then we enter some other number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some number we enter. So is not a palindrome number, right? This way. Clear? Okay. Now what I do is I try to improvise this code here. Okay, so how you can improvise this code? Just see here. So as you said, you can use conditional operator here. Okay, so you can use conditional operator instead of this. What I am doing is I'm just copy pasting this code so that you will have the second code using the conditional operator. Okay, so because I am going to send all these PDFs to you. For your reference, they are readily available. Okay, so this is what I do is I will just put the number 2 here. Okay, so I copy paste here. Right. Yeah, I think we should go with next page. Yeah, here I'll copy paste. Okay, right. So as one of your friend is telling how we can use this conditional operator here. Okay, so how it can be converted into conditional operator, you should know this. Okay, right. So here this is how you can use n is equals to or question mark. Okay, so then it should execute this first printf statement. If this is true, it goes to this first printf statement. Okay, so I'll tell you the basic syntax of conditional operator. Okay, so how the conditional operator works? It works like this. Okay, so just see here. This is something like expression 1. Okay, so then question mark. If this is true, it executes expression 2, then followed by colon, and then followed by expression 3, ending with a semicolon. Okay, so if expression 1 is true, then it executes expression 2. Okay, if this is false, then it goes to expression 3. Okay, any one of these two, expression 2 or expression 3 is executed, just like if else statement. Okay, so this is the syntax of a conditional operator. Question mark, expression 1, question mark. Okay, that means some condition here. If this is true, expression 2, that means some statement or some expression you can write here. If this is false, after the colon, you can write some other expression. Okay, so this is the general syntax of a conditional operator. Okay, so n is equals to or question mark. True, then we are printing this. Otherwise, you can use this one here. Okay, so what I do is I'll just use new line so that it comes here. Now you can just remove this else part here. Okay, so you can use colon here, 2 dots. Okay, so then the next printf should come here. Okay, so then end this statement with a semicolon. Okay, end this statement with a semicolon. Let me just reduce the size for some time. Yeah, anyhow, semicolon is available here. Okay, so what I do is I increase the put so that it is visible in the screen. Right. Okay. So this is how you can convert that into conditional operator statement. Okay, n is equals to r. If true, it prints palindrome number. If this is false, it comes to the statement after the colon, not a palindrome. Reverse. This function and everything will be same. Okay, so I am just copying this one line into our online compiler and we'll check out whether it works fine or not. Okay, so if there is any syntax mistake, then you need to correct it. Okay, so yeah, I have some messages here. Okay, right. Bitwise will discuss about that. Right. Let me execute this first. So this if else I need to remove now. I need to remove this and I should copy paste this conditional operator statement here. Okay, right. So let us run the code quickly. Now enter a number 121 or 121 if I enter. Okay, so let us just see. So 1221 is a palindrome number. Is a palindrome number. So that means your syntax is correct. Conditional operator syntax is correct. Okay. So I am still trying to improve this code here. Okay. So how we can improve this code? Just see here. While n not equals to 0. That means when n becomes a 0, what happens? The condition becomes false. When n is other than 0 number. Okay. So in programming, other than 0, any non-zero number is taken as true. Any non-zero number is taken as a true. Okay. So you can improve the code in this way. You can improve the code in this way. Okay. So I'm making change. Anyhow, this kind of loop is available in the first program. No. So you can just write a while n. Okay. While n, if you write a okay, so program execution will be faster. Why? Because if you write n not equals to 0, then your processor has to perform one comparison here. It reads n value and it compares whether this n value is equal to 0 or not. One comparison operation is performed. Okay, so then that can be removed or reduced, eliminated when you write a while n, because if n is a non-zero number, then always this becomes true. Once n becomes 0, then automatically the condition becomes false. This is how you can improvise the code. Okay, similarly this one. Now you can just tell me, can I write this in this form? This is another important point to be noted here. Okay, so can I write like this? Reverse star equals to 10 plus reminder. 10 plus reminder. Okay, can we use? Abhiram says no. I do not know why. Okay, no. Any other answers? What about others? Can I use shorthand notation in this? Can I write shorthand notation? Reverse is equal to reverse into 10. I told that whenever we have left hand side and right hand side first variable, you can use shorthand operator, assignment operator. Okay, so Kavya, yes. Kavya says yes. Okay, yes. Gautami also yes. Okay. Okay, so these kind of questions will be asked in MCQs. In MCQs, these kind of questions will be asked here. Okay, just